Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We're here in NXT and we're starting off with our NXT champion Bron Breakker. A man who's really changed his attitude in the last few months and really went down a downward spiral after losing the NXT championship initially. But as you can see, he gained that back pretty quick. And he also retained it successfully against a man that, as we said time and time again, has been putting on just out of this world performances all throughout Universe Mode. JD McDonough, he just came so close to leaving UK with that championship, but at the end of the day, Breakker remains champion, and tonight he's going against Humberto of the Los Lotharios. And Los Lotharios took to social media and realized that, you know, Halloween Havoc is coming up real quick. I mean, it's almost about 3 weeks away now. And they realized that the Creeds did not have any challengers for those championships. So they threw the challenge out to the Creeds. They want a shot at those tag team championships come Halloween Havoc. And of course, the Creed never going to back down from a challenge. So they have accepted that. So indeed, it will be Los Lotharios versus the Creed brothers for those NXT tag straps. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. So now Humberto's got something to prove to the Creeds here tonight. That he can be in the ring and go with what the new NXT has to offer. Remember, Humberto is a product of the old NXT, the black and gold era. He flourished down there, so we'll see if he can flourish over here now. And look at this. Bronson was going for Bron Breakker was going for a moonsault, but Humberto fell out the way and now going for a series of kicks. The Breakker gets his hands on him. So, I mean, that's 2 matches that we have confirmed now for Halloween Havoc. We know Wesley will take on Apolo Crews, and oh my goodness, a belly-to-belly to the outside. I don't know how Humberto's getting up. As I said before, Wesley won that fatal 4-way last week. So he will take on Apolo Crews for the North American Championship out of Halloween Havoc. And now the Lotharios will take on the Creeds in hopes to win some tag team gold here in NXT. It's already going to be a banger of a show just with those 2 matches announced. Obviously more will be announced the closer the card gets. Oh no, Humberto was gonna take it to the skies there. Oh no, but suckering Bronson Reed in, and now look at this. Huge drop kick, getting a bunch of air from that. Getting a bunch of air off that drop kick. And now look at this. Humberto with the rolling schoolboy and the pin combination. The strength's on display as well. Bronson Reed's no small man. And now Humberto, oh, a nice twisting neck breaker. And look at this, rolling into a moonsault. 1, 2, Bronson Reed kicks out at 2. And Reed has not been able to, well, I keep saying Bronson Reed, I apologize. Literally just did a match with Bronson Reed before. Bron Breakker, I should say, has not been able to really be as dominant as I'm sure he would like to. Humberto has been a slippery opponent here tonight, and now look at this. Not only is the athleticism is on display, but also the showmanship. But oh my goodness, that might have ticked Bron Breakker right off. And now look at this. Breakker, oh my goodness, dropping him into the face plant. Now, yeah, I think the fun and games are over for Humberto. Bronson Reed is all business here tonight. Count of one. Gets a 1 count, though. Still some fight in Humberto. Oh, my goodness. A punch to the face. And, oh, following up with a drop kick to the... almost to the ear. Like I said, this mean streak of Bron Breakker lately has just elevated him to a new level. And that spear might have just elevated Humberto off of earth. And oh no. Now Breakker got him up for the military press. Power slam, and you could call it a night right there. Humberto Carrillo falling short to Breakker. And oh my goodness, it's Ilja Dragunov. It's Ilja Dragunov, and he's punching everything in sight. Dragunov looks to be targeting the NXT champion Bron Breakker, fresh off of that tremendous victory, sending Dijak away from NXT in the loser leaves town match. Loser leaves town, 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere. I mean, the match had every stipulation possible added to it. And Ilja Dragunov went through hell and high water to win that match. And ladies and gentlemen, I am told there was one secret stipulation that was never announced at that match. It really was only going to be revealed to whoever won the match. The winner of that match would receive a future world championship opportunity, and it looks like Ilja is cashing in that opportunity, perhaps at Halloween Havoc, to take on Bron Breakker. Man, what a match that's going to be if made official. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are scheduled to see our North American champion Apolo Crews in action. He is going to be taking on a debuting Tony Diangelo. This guy Diangelo, I mean, he's a throwback for sure. I mean, this is a guy that, you know, comes from mob family, comes from the Italian heritage, comes from just that real kind of like bad men always surrounding him. He likes to call himself the Don. He's got some bad dudes working for him on the outside, you know, keeping up with the docs, you know, whatever they say. I never really got too much into it, but we know that Diangelo is bad news, and he's looking to halt the momentum that Apolo Crews has been building for himself lately here in NXT. As here comes Tony D down to the ring, the Don of NXT. This guy just debuted, and he's already calling himself the Don of NXT, which is basically saying he's the king of NXT, the boss of NXT, in his own words.
Tony Diangelo is not playing games. This is a man who's been through it all. He survived the turf wars and paid the price to be the Don.
And hey, I mean, if looks were a grading scale, I mean, the guy looks great. He's in shape. Comes out. You got the tracksuit on. You got the hat. And now definitely not paling in comparison to the muscle frame of Apolo Crews either. But now this is going to be sort of just a test of strength, a test of fortitude. And look at that, a beautiful takeover suplex there, but Apolo Crews trying to light him up with chops, but Diangelo slips out the back. And now Tony D coming in. Oh, look at that. There's the nasty side. There's the nasty and gritty side of Tony Diangelo. Oh my goodness, dropping a knee into the back. Now look at this, got the boot. Oh no, but Crews is out of it. Crews is out of it with a huge enziguri to the back of the head. And that super kick hit right in the midsection of Tony Diangelo. And I look at this. Look at the strength. Look at the strength. Tour of the Islands from Apolo Crews. One. No, just got a one. Crews trying to prove why he still is North American champion after that brutal match with longtime rival Grayson Waller, who on more than one occasion looked to have that match won, but at the end of the night, Apolo Crews proved to be the better man, and now jumping right at Tony Diangelo, I should say, with a huge crossbody. You know, these two trading big shots, a huge belly-to-belly from Tony D. And now what the hell is Tony Diangelo doing? He's on the top rope. Oh, double axe handle to the outside. Tony Diangelo fired up here tonight, folks. And now look at this, a huge spine buster. Almost Arn Anderson-esque. That was beautiful, I ain't gonna lie to you. This guy, Tony Diangelo, might actually know what he's doing in the wrestling ring. Like I said, I mean, the whole gimmick and everything, it just kind of throws you off at first. But then the bell rings, and this guy is legit. But so is Apolo Crews, and that's exactly why he's North American champion, as he gets himself back into this match. And now look at this, off the ropes. Huge bicycle kick landed, or I should say missed. And a capture suplex from Tony Diangelo. Man, this guy is out here wrestling like he's Kurt Angle damn near. And now a chop lands. Oh, and he caught him with the enziguri. Enziguri to the back of the neck. Oh my goodness, just threw his entire body weight at Crews. I'll tell you. Tony Diangelo is definitely earning my respect here tonight, folks. And now looking to rush at the neck, but once again, Apolo Crews slips out the way. And oh, looks to drop an elbow, and now it's Tony slipping out the way. Going for a huge clothesline, it looked like, but Crews got him up. And now the power of Crews. That's one thing that you can't take away from him, no matter what you do. And neither can you take away the athleticism, as here he comes over the top rope. Over the top rope, and Crews feeling it here tonight. Feeling the energy from the crowd. The crowd couldn't be more thrilled with the performances that their North American champion has been putting on lately. Apolo Crews has been doing the work. And ladies and gentlemen, come Halloween Havoc. Oh no, he went for a splash, but Tony Diangelo slipped out once again with that huge elbow. Let us say, come Halloween Havoc, he might have to put on his best performance yet. He's facing a very talented, very young and hungry Wes Lee. Oh, once again, the splash does not land. Oh, he scouted it. That time he scouted it. Almost feel like he set him up for that one, because he knew that Tony Diangelo was going to go for that running elbow. Another enziguri to the back of the neck. Another enziguri to the back of the neck, and now look at this. Handful of jerk. Oh no! Tony Diangelo dug the elbow right into the face of Apolo Crews, but Crews was able to slip out of Tony Diangelo's grasp as well. And now look at this. Got him up for the sky high. Could this be it? 1, 2. No, Tony Diangelo's out at 2. Tony D still has some fight left in him. Not quite yet sleeping with the fishes, but oh no, right back on his feet. Apolo Crews didn't even get to get on his feet on the top rope before Tony Diangelo sprung up. This guy Tony Diangelo, man, he's a cardio machine, and I would have never expected to say or see that. But yes, indeed. Oh, what a beautiful capture German suplex from Crews with the bridge, but only gets a 2. These guys putting on a spectacle here tonight. And now Crews sending Diangelo into the corner. And now look at this. Top rope position. What's Crews going for here? A huge superplex. Oh my goodness. I don't know who took the brunt end of that, but it might have been Tony D, because he's already to the outside. And Crews looks to follow. Look at this, a huge moonsault off the apron. Huge moonsault off the apron, and Tony D'Angelo's feeling the effects of that. A second one. Crews, the athleticism on full display. The athleticism on full display here. And Tony D'Angelo's in trouble. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not the only debut we will have tonight. In our main event, we will see the debut, in-ring debut, I should say, of Jamie Hayter. She technically debuted in Britt Baker's corner at TakeOver London, but tonight she's finally in action. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to finally see what I've been talking about for weeks. As in, this girl is insane. This girl is a powerhouse. But look at this. Speaking of insane, what the hell is Tony D'Angelo doing here? A Northern Lights fisherman suplex combination that almost put away Crews. That almost put away our North American champion. That was a tremendous chain of wrestling moves from Tony D'Angelo, I gotta say. No, but the kick lands. The kick lands, and so did the shooting star. And now Crews heading to the top. Crews heading to the top. Huge frog splash. Frog splash lands now. Could this be it? 1, 2. No, once again, Tony D'Angelo getting the shoulder up. Man, Tony D'Angelo was earning his stars here at NXT on his first night. But Crews looking to put this match into... No, Tony D'Angelo escapes. Tony D'Angelo escapes. And you gotta be kidding me. Is he looking to steal this guy's own thunder? Oh no, but Crews escapes. Crews escapes now. And yes, he gets him up this time. He gets him up this time for the Crews control. He lands it. Arms are hooked. Great effort from Tony D'Angelo, but Apolo Crews just on another level lately, folks. But like I said, do not discredit Tony D'Angelo. Look at this. This Northern Lights into the... I mean, the ref's leg is blocking it, but we've seen it on the other camera angle. A chain of maneuvers from Tony D'Angelo, and trust me, he just put his name up there in the Raptors for sure with that performance. And that NXT definitely gonna put some respect on the Dons. Hey, you can call yourself the Don after that, bro. I don't care. I mean, look, you can lose, but you can also look great in defeat. And that is exactly what Tony D'Angelo just did. But a woman not looking to lose, as we've aforementioned, is Jamie Hayter. In her debut, taking on the impressive Zoe Stark. Stark has had a handful of victories here in NXT lately, but, I mean, she's going to have to earn this one tonight. Jamie Hayter is a machine, man. This girl will beat the ever-living tar out of you. She has multiple ways of putting you away. Believe me, there's a reason why Baker wanted Hayter in her corner to pretty much scare Toxic Attraction away from getting involved in her championship match against Mandy Rose. And as you can see now, I mean, well, Baker doesn't have it on her right now, but she is indeed the NXT Women's Champion. And we are putting out all the hieroglyphics, all the pyro in the world for this lady. As yes, this is a big deal that Jamie Hayter is here at NXT. And Zoe Stark is looking to play spoiler here tonight, but Hayter, I mean, this is a moment that Hayter's been waiting for a while. She's been waiting to have spotlight of this size on her, and Zoe Stark also loves the spotlight on her as well. So, I mean, you get two hungry, up-and-coming future superstars, perhaps future champions. Watch them work. That's all I gotta say. Hayter, Stark. And oh my goodness, you started off with a chop? That might have caught Hayter off guard. And now stomping at Hayter. Oh my goodness, Stark really really getting aggressive in the early goings, but hey, I mean, that's kind of what you got to do to Jamie Hayter. Oh my goodness, just as I said that. Now, oh my goodness. And oh no. Oh no. Hayter. At the same time that she probably respected that opening from Stark, she also probably wants to tear her face off now. And oh my goodness. Luckily, she stumbled because that lariat might have taken Stark's head off. And now look at this. Speaking of taking her head off, what a lariat. Stark does not know where she's at, and oh my goodness. Ripcord lariat, oh my goodness. This might be an early match, folks. That could be it. Stark's out at 1, though. Zoe Stark is out at 1. And now Hayter going for another shoulder block, but oh no, the strength of Hayter's on full display. And another ground and pound, and oh my goodness. Jamie Hayter has a point to prove here at NXT. Oh my goodness, throwing those potatoes. That's what they call them. When you hit hard, they're called potatoes here in wrestling. And she just threw a whole sack of potatoes. See, she just got me out of my element here, you know. About to get taken off of YouTube calling a Jamie Hayter match. But she just threw a sack full of potatoes at Zoe Stark. And now look at this. Oh, this time she gets that lariat. In the corner that she was looking for earlier. And now look at this. Oh, a huge splash from the second rope. Stark is in a world of pain now. World of trouble as well. Hayter is in full control now. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. Dropping the back of the neck on the knee. Count of 2. Man, I wouldn't have discredited her if she didn't kick out of that. Oh no! Whatever Hayter was going for, Stark had scouted. And now look at this. Oh, a huge springboard crossbody from Zoe Starks. And now Starks working over the knee, dropping the knee into the canvas. And that's what you gotta do to a woman like Jamie Hayter. Oh no, look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. Sort of a running STO maneuver from Hayter. And now, oh my goodness, what's this going to be? Drops her on her back with a huge spine buster. 1, 2, no, count of 2. Starks is still somehow alive in this match, but Hayter is just chomping at the bit for this lady. Oh my God, that chop was nasty. That chop was filthy. And now what the, oh, look at this, kicking at her ribs. And oh my goodness, smashing her face into the canvas. This woman is just, it's just a brutalizer. I don't know what else to call it. Now she's got her on her crossface. And Stark's turning around, luckily. But man, Jamie Hayter's firing on all cylinders right now. The second spinebuster lands, this time mounting her in the pin. 1, 2. Oh no, Stark's is out at 1. Oh, she almost got a drop kick for her troubles, but Jamie Hayter was able to. Oh my goodness, the action is getting so fast-paced, I can't even call it. A running knee straight to the face. Again, Starks is showing some fight though, kicking out at 1. And Hayter stalking, quite literally stalking her opponent. But Zoe Starks was playing possum. And now look at this, a lariat of her own. Oh my goodness, Hayter's back on her feet. And now look at this. Oh my goodness, just center to the outside. That might have dislocated her rib cage. And oh my goodness, what's this? Oh my goodness, if that didn't, then I think that might have put it back in place. Hayter. There is a reason why they call this woman the killer. They call Baker the pillar and they call her the killer. And believe me, that name has been earned. And look at this. Oh, a second ripcord lariat turning Stark inside out. How is Stark still in the fight? How the hell is Stark still in this fight? And she's right back up on her feet as well. Right back up on her feet. Hayter can't believe it. Hayter cannot believe it. Oh, a second running knee. A second running knee lands, and now Hayter begging Starks to get back to her feet. Oh, went for a running layer to the back of the neck, but Starks got out of it. Hurricanrana now. Gotta stay on Hayter. Gotta stay on her. Got her in a wrist lock now, but Hayter fighting out of it. And now, off the ropes. I think she was going for that knockout lariat. Oh my goodness, what's this? Oh, she got it. She got every bit of that. As stiff as they come. Zoe Stark might not wake up till next Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Hayter just proved me right in everything I've been saying about her, because this woman is out to quite literally injure her opponents. Jamie Hayter looking ever impressive in her NXT debut, and God help the NXT women's locker room, whoever steps to this woman next, because holy crap. Anyways, folks, that's gonna do it all for our show. As I mentioned before, Halloween Havoc just a few short weeks away, and scary times are upon us if Jamie Hayter continues the path that she's on. That's all I gotta say.